Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Drew here from Lone Fox, and I know a bunch of you were probably hoping for a kitchen update video in your inbox this morning, which I've been patiently awaiting just the hardware, the rest of the hardware to arrive for the space. It is almost coming together. I want to wrap it up in one video and have a grand reveal there, but until that happens, I am beyond excited for today's video because today is the launch of my second collection with June Laloy, which is so crazy to say. If you recall back to launch 1, which actually happened in February 25th to be exact, that was when I released my first collection with June Laloy, and we actually had no idea, how it was going to go. I've never released a product like this before, and something that I can say is that it was far more successful than we could have even imagined, you guys, and I want to thank you all so much. To anyone that supported the first launch and allowed this second launch to come to fruition today. Like, it is just crazy. I can't believe we're already launching a second collection. I really was inspired actually from shooting our first collection, and a lot of what I got to experience in creating the first collection. We actually did one of our shoots in Texas, and we went out to like a ranch. We did a trip to Round Top to a few days, and I noticed that a lot of my stylistic approaches have kind of been geared a little bit almost Western influence lately, and that is really what I wanted to kind of inject in this collection, was a slight Western flair without being too like on the nose, and at the same time still having that sort of Lone Fox vintage aesthetic at the forefront while having our moody colors and just a color palette that I traditionally go for as well introduced throughout each of the rugs. In this collection, I am just so happy to share with you guys and show you each of the designs, because these designs are some of my favorite that we have done, and there's actually a new tapestry rug too, which you're going to see shortly. As many of you guys know, as a forefront of what I'd like to offer in personal products that I actually create and sell is a product that has a high quality but also has a super attainable price point. And I know some of you have looked at my website before and you go, those vintage pieces are highly priced, and that's vintage, that's different. When we have the opportunity to create product and sell it, I want it to be high quality and I want it to be affordable. And that is really what we were able to do with this collection. Like with the first collection as well, a lot of you saw the prices that we were able to offer. That's also been taken care of in the second collection as well. If you are interested in anything you see in this video, just dabble over to the website and take a look at the prices, because truly, I know rugs can be an investment, but these really are such a great price point, especially for the sizes you can get. We offer them in so many options, and I need to stop blabbering because I want you guys to see this new collection. I'm just beyond excited, and thank you so much. And let's go ahead and dive on in to the reveal of collection 2 and also my first reactions to seeing each of these rugs. I just got some of my new rugs from my collection with June Laloy, and I have not seen them at all. We are going to unbox them together, more like unroll them together and see what they look like. First time around, I shared with you the entire video of the launch process of going through the 3 years that we went through creating that first collection. And actually about halfway through creating that first collection, we started working on collection 2, which is what I am so excited to see today for the first time. I have not seen any of the rugs from collection 2 other than just renderings and virtual files that I've been sent here and there for color references and things. So today we actually have all the rugs in the room. They sent me a 5x8 version of everything so that I can unbox them and give you guys my first reactions, opinions, and thoughts on everything. Now, do keep in mind, these have gone through many rounds of revisions, so this sample is the final sample. It is what is going to be out on market and available to you guys today. And the other super exciting thing, you guys, is we had to order so much more for collection 2 because you guys sold out so many styles in collection 1 that we didn't even expect to sell out, especially being the tapestry rug. With behind me right here, you might notice that there's a different colorway of tapestry rug, and that's because this is the new Hollyhock that is in our brand new colorway. I actually didn't even remember the name of the colorway, but it's this stunning taupe and like rich chocolate brown. There are ambers and caramels in here. It's more of a neutral palette, but it is the same exact Hollyhock tapestry that you guys know and love from our first collection launch, which was the original colors. This is going to be coming out with the new collection, and if anything piques your interest, the link's below, you guys. Take a look. You loved the prices the first time. We made sure to keep things very similar the second time, of course. Even with everything that's going on with shipping and everything at the moment, we really want to make sure that you guys are getting the best product at the best price point. By the way, you guys, the last Hollyhock rug sold out in the first day. So if you're thinking about getting the new one, jump on it because these are such a great price. This one's called Bandelier. Oh my gosh. How do I even show? Okay, I don't know if I thought this out very well. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the colors in this rug. I hope that they're showing up for you. We had this really great, like, dark plant color, but it's like so saturated at the same time. It's stunning. And I call this one Bandelier because there's just so many stripes and bands of color throughout. Super tonal, kind of has these like peaches and mauves and just stunning rosy colors in it. And I feel like it could totally lean masculine or feminine. It's one of my favorite rugs. I'm probably gonna say that to everyone bugs in this collection because it truly is. It's beautiful quality too. Like this is a thick rug, 100% wool. So nice. It has a nice Lone Fox X June Malloy tag too, which you just pop it under when it's on the ground. But oh my gosh, this is so good. I hope you guys love this one. I just have to mention that these rugs are available in so many sizes. So if you need a massive one for your living room, if you want a runner for your kitchen, if you want the size of a doormat for your front door, they come in so many sizes. This rug right here was one I kind of had to like push for us to do for the collection because I just thought it would be so cool. I really also didn't want it to read like super nautical. However, it totally can. I wanted it to almost feel like a Western-esque rope border tied around the rug, and we achieved that so well. I'm so excited for you to see this rug. It's our Cavalier rug. It has a rope border. It's light, so why don't you guys actually get a look first? What do you think, Justin? Is it so good? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. I need to see it actually. Wow, this is stunning. And it actually has this kind of like, it almost looks like linen-y on the surface here, a cross-hatched kind of texture. And then there's these big knots that are in the corners. And this comes in so many sizes too. This little loopy knot right here is one of my favorites on the corner. Perfect, warm and cool tone at the same time. This one here is called Calico. And this one I remember having a bunch of squares. It was our very like, still I'm into checks and squares, so I wanted to do something like that. Ooh, one of those ones that you kind of have to brush a little once you kind of unroll it. Get those colors flowing in there. This is our rug called Calico, and I love the style of this rug because it's really soft underfoot and thin. And this one also reads so nice when you see it on a larger scale rug or when you can see the whole rug undone because it kind of creates a larger pattern out of a smaller set of squares and smaller patterns. This was kind of more of our staple geometric that we did for this collection, and I love it. It's so easy to use too. I think that we're gonna shoot this actually in the dining room space when we do the shoot. I love a plaid rug, and I wanted to create the perfect, just warm tone plaid rug. And so that's what we did here. This one's called Goldenrod. This one is stunning, you guys. Look at the freaking color palette on this. I'm obsessed. Look at this. Oh, you guys, is this pretty? The green is so nice. And I also, when they did the little cross hatching on the brown sections, they originally wanted to take out that chartreusey kind of color that is overlaid, but I loved it in the rendering so much, like this kind of section right here. So I love that in this rug, and I think this is going to be so good. It's also a plaid that's kind of woven to the size of the rug. So there's some longer sections on the length of the rug, and then there's some kind of tighter plaid sections on the width of the rug, which is really nice. This rug here was inspired by an antique rug that I saw at Round Top. Justin and I went to Round Top with actually June Laloy for the first launch, and we saw the rug, which I'm gonna pop up on the screen for you, and we just loved this rug so much, how the pattern was almost edge to edge, just also two colors, and that's something I really liked about that rug. Of course, was an antique rug, but something that we can do is take inspo from it to do our own. And what we created was the Leland rug, which this rug, it has a traditional sort of antique pattern, but we blew it up and stretched it edge to edge so that it kind of had this modern feel to it at the same time. So it has this really great distressed quality, feels antique, but I love how it's not the traditional style of an antique rug with a chunky border on it, and it just feels a little different. And that's what I wanted with this rug. It really reminds me of our inspo pick. This is one of our printed rugs. So if you know the traditional kind of Laloy printed rug base, which I personally am obsessed with, I have always loved it. It feels kind of like a yoga mat underfoot. This is one of our chunkiest in the collection. This one's so thick, really nice quality wool, and it's in a green colorway. It's kind of reminiscent of the Kenny rug that was in my first collection, which you guys sold out so fast. It was one of the most popular rugs in the collection. So we wanted to do kind of an iteration of that. The Sitka to me is like the sister to the Kenny rug. It's a little bit more playful. It's also a high-low like the other, but this one also feels a little bit more softer, I think, because it's tonal. So there's like a light green in there, there's a dark green in there, we have a border going on, and there's lots of texture. The colors on this one truly are perfection. Ooh, this one's so pretty. This one is called Lodge. Oh my gosh, the colors, you guys, in this one, wow. I am so in love with the color palette. Look how pretty that is. Hopefully you can see it, but we basically have like some really stunning greeny aqua colors happening mixed with like burgundy and red, and then like an ivory base with some black in there too. It's so pretty. This one I can imagine going in so many spaces, especially like a living room or a bedroom. The colors are just feeling so nice on this one. I feel like it's very soft, but it still kind of has like a moody aspect to it at the same time. Justin, isn't this color so good? I really love. I think a lot of you guys are gonna love this one. This rug is our Elmwood rug, and this one kind of also reminds me of the Kenny rug from our first collection because it just has a bunch of squares. I also wanted the base color in this, which is kind of this dark gray, to feel very like a dark gray wool, like a recycled real wool, that kind of vibe. And it just looks so, oh my gosh, this looks so good, you guys. Check this one out. This is our Elmwood. So stunning. I'm so happy with this one. The dark gray is such a good tone. And then mixed with the creamy tone, it's not too light, which I love because sometimes you can have that stark contrast, but this still reads so beautiful and still striking at the same time. And I also love how a little bit of that cream color is kind of in the gray, so you get that marl kind of textural effect in the rug. And this one's so thick. Again, another one of our super thick wool tufted rugs. Here is our Harvest rug. And this, I called it Harvest because look at the colors in this. It just looks like a lovely afternoon harvest. And this is on a cloud pile base, which if you have not heard of cloud pile, feels like a fleece blanket on your body. It is so soft, perfect for like a baby's room. Not that this rug screams baby's room to me, but it could definitely go in there because the cloud pile rugs are so soft. They just feel plucked like under your foot. So great for a living room, bedroom. I love the pop of like the bright turquoise throughout. It's a little brighter than I typically would go for in like if I was choosing like a paint color or something, but it creates such an impact and pairs so nicely with the more orangey tones throughout the rug. Guys, this rug here, I am so excited to unroll because just seeing the edge, look at the colors in this. This is also on a cloud pile base, meaning it is so soft. This is our Monument. Oh my gosh, look at that. How gorgeous that rug is. This is a Monument rug and it has so many gorgeous colors. There's like these little motifs that remind me of pinwheels in this rug that I think are so cute. Like right here, if you recall in our last collection in the Reseda rug, we did little birds and I love just like hiding tiny little cute motifs in the rugs. We did these and then the little striped like zigzag border too is such a cool aspect and element. Here's our little flower motif. This is gorgeous and it's so soft. The colors are great as well. So excited for you guys to get your hands on one of the cloud pile rugs. If you've not owned one, get one for a space that you want to be extra cozy because you're going to be obsessed with it. Another nice thick and chunky wool rug here. This is our Ridge rug. And the reason I called it Ridge was because it kind of has this like stripe of pattern that we did across one side. Oh my gosh, I love this color. This kind of like creamy yellow tone right here on the right. This is so stunning. I love that color. It's very, very similar to the Bandelier rug I shared at the beginning, but it's in a more neutral palette. So there's browns, creams, almost a slight bit of like a pinkish in here as well. Down this right side is a strip of pattern that's not mirrored on the other side. So it kind of creates an asymmetrical style of rug, which I really like. And I think it's gonna be great for styling because you can put the stripe underneath the sofa. You can put it underneath maybe your 2 accent chairs. Or if you have a living room that's not too large, maybe you can even have this rug be the stripe as kind of like the ending section of the coffee table. I think it can really work out in so many spaces and I'm so excited to style this one. It's geometric.
Note to self, only do collections of small decor.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Justin's helping me with this and these rugs are so heavy. This is like our 15th rug change. I shared with you the Calico rug earlier. This is sort of like the inverted Calico, if you will. This is called the Bramble rug. It has a great kind of plaid-esque checker pattern on it in a warm color tone, but it's a light rug. We wanted to do a couple of light options because I know a lot of you guys love light rugs for your house. It has a nice little fringed edge on it, which I think is so cute. It just adds a nice little charming touch to the rug. This one's done in a way too where you have like the neighboring colors kind of tufted into the color, so it creates more of a softened, pixelated effect across the rug that kind of makes it look more antique-y. Guys, the last rug is so big, but I had to save the best for last. That's why we're doing it last, so let's bring her in. This is Justin's favorite rug. It's one of my top 3 favorites as well.
Because this one was so cool because we had like such a direct inspiration.
We didn't get the small one.
We got sent a massive one instead. This is the Clearwater rug, and this rug was actually inspired by a cabinet that I saw at Round Top. It was kind of like a Gothic-esque painted cabinet. I thought it was so cool, so we reinterpreted that painted pattern in a rug format and did it in a high-low, so there's a great texture across it. Look at the colors, look how beautiful. It is a dark, just really great like dark teal color with this soft sky blue mixed in, and it is just such a stunning color palette. I'm so happy. I've been loving the look of tonal pieces lately. So you do blue on blue or, you know, green on green or something. And I really thought this rug would be so fun. It has a border, and then the base of the rug is also fully done in the pattern as well. So this was just a super fun one. Definitely a little bit more on the bold side, but I know a lot of you guys love a bold rug. Oh my gosh, we just went through all the new rugs in my collection. I actually think we might be missing one. They're still in production because we did some exciting things with some other rugs. One of them has a wavy edge along it, so it's kind of like this really fun wavy soft edge. It is called the Lariat rug. We also have the Gambier rug coming as well, which I'll pop up a photo of. It is so stunning. I don't have it with me here sadly today to share with you, but it is such a beautiful one. And on top of all of these new rugs, there's also an entire range of brand new pillows, which I'm going to pop up photos for you guys to take a look at. I'm actually planning on doing a styling video where I restyle my home with a bunch of the pieces, and I want to save the pillows and share those with you guys when we do the styling portion. I actually don't have samples of them yet. This is being pre-filmed quite a bit because I wanted to give you guys my first impressions on seeing the samples as opposed to doing the shoot and everything and getting to see them all, because I wanted to do my video a little bit differently. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. Those were all of the brand new rugs from my collection number 2 with June Malloy that launches today. So definitely go take a look over on their website. We put so much love and time and effort and thought, and the quality, the price point, everything is just so perfect. So I hope that you guys too enjoy it. And all around, I am just so happy with this collection. So again, thank you guys so much for the love and support, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.